Greetings and thank you guys for tuning in. Um, I want to talk today about holistic dental care and how I found within the past couple years that it is extremely important that we begin to learn better ways to take care of our teeth. Um, like the healthcare industry and many other industries, dental care has become something that is just kind of solely based on making money and not entirely concerned on the well-being of the people. And I say that because many of the practices that still go on today within dental care are not necessary. And not only are they not necessary, but they can be extremely harmful to your health over long periods of time. And they can also be the source of a lot of other issues that you might not be aware of. So in this video, I want to break down in the ways some of those things can play out in the dental industry and within just learning how to take care of your mouth. So the first thing I would like to note is that cavities. Everybody has gotten a cavity at least one time in their life. And if you haven't, great. You have had a healthy, amazing diet for almost however long you've been alive. But for most people who indulge in the American diet, you've had at least one cavity somewhere down the line as a child from eating a bunch of candy, from, being an adult and just eating a lot of grains and sugars and just things that just wreak havoc on our teeth when, you know, our teeth aren't prepared. So when we go to the dentist and we go and we get help with our cavities, they usually tell us to get fillings. And I've learned within my own experiences in dental care that getting fillings is not only damaging to your teeth, but it can cause other issues as well within your teeth. So, for example, with an experience that I've gone through, I had a tooth, one of my back teeth had a cavity, and the dentist gave me a filling for that cavity. So I would say, this dentist was just really heavy-handed and didn't really do a good job with the filling. So the filling ended up cracking. Now, when the filling cracked, I didn't know at first until a couple days passed, and then I started chewing, and the pain was excruciating. I mean, it was excruciating. So fillings can cause more problems related to the cavity that you got, because the filling is filling in the bone that was decalcified. So in reality, I could have just done a simple method to refill my cavity and recalcify my teeth by making my own mixture of bentonite clay, chlorophyll, coconut oil, and some spearmint oil or peppermint oil. And when you do this, when you make this mixture and you use it over time, as you use it as a paste on your teeth, it'll begin to recalcify your teeth. So if you have any cavities, if you have any teeth that are decaying, you can recalcify your teeth without having to go to the dentist to get a filling or to get your tooth drilled into even more so that it causes more issues. So another thing I want to mention about your teeth. Your teeth, of course, is a bone. Okay, your bones are supposed to last forever. Like, for the entire time that you're alive. You're supposed to have strong bones because that is your foundation. That is your core. That is your strength. Most people think that you get your strength from your muscles or your flexibility or something outside of your bones, but really it's solely based on your bone structure and how strong your bones are, because you can't really do anything with your muscles or do anything with flexibility until you have a strong foundation. So your bones are very important, and you should be very cautious and tedious about who you let into your mouth just to do simple things like give you a filling. Amalgam. Amalgam fillings. In the state of California, it is required by every single dentist to inform people of the poison and toxins that are released by this metal into your bloodstream, into your body. This metal is highly toxic, and it can contribute to a lot of radiation poisoning and just toxicity levels in your body. If you are going to get any type of filling, if you are going to get any type of metal, or I wouldn't even say metal, if you're going to get any type of foreign sustenance in your mouth, I would recommend it not be amalgam. Nothing having to do with this metal, because it becomes like a battery in your mouth. So not only is it toxic, but it is seeping off of radiation from devices that we use on an every single day basis, like our computers, our phones. These things are charging the amalgam in our mouth, and it's leaving the radiation in our mouth to seep into the rest of our body. So it's very important that you make sure that you do not get any of this substance in your mouth, and if you already have it in your mouth, get it out immediately. So, next thing I want to talk about is root canals. Root canals, a lot of people get them. A lot of people get root canals, and they're made to seem like they're the better option than getting a tooth extraction. But in reality, the opposite is true. Whenever there's something dead in our bodies, whenever there's something that doesn't belong, that's dead, that doesn't work anymore, your body gets rid of it automatically. Your body finds a way to get rid of it. If your finger gets cut off and you try to sew your finger back on, take out all the nerves and everything inside of it and attach it back on, your finger is going to reject, like your hand is going to reject that finger because it's dead. It doesn't work anymore. It's of no use. And not only that, but it can carry bacteria and things inside of it that can seep into the body. So your body knows automatically that certain things belong and certain things don't belong. Root canals are one of those things. When you get a root canal, it usually means that the tooth is dead. That is the only time that you should even consider getting a root canal. If your tooth is just decaying or is having an issue of some sort, then it can always be saved through natural homeopathic ways. But if the tooth is dead already, then that's the only time someone should even mention a root canal to you. If that's not the case, then they're just trying to do a root canal in your mouth just to get some money. But root canals do not do any good for the body, because the process of the root canal involves going into the tooth, taking out all of the little guts and nerves and everything that's inside of the tooth, taking all of that out and filling it up and replacing the crown of the tooth with a cap. You replace the outside of the tooth with a cap. So the thing that makes root canals bad is they make it seem like, or your average dental industry makes it seem as though the nerves in your tooth is a straight shot up. Like it's just in this area and it's a straight shot up. But in reality, your nerves in your tooth do not look like that. It's not just one straight shot. It's branches, many branches, like a tree almost, veins like a tree roots in your tooth, just branching out all over the place. So when most dentists do this procedure on your tooth, they do exactly what they say they're gonna do. They go do the straight shot and they just get all of the basic nerves and things out, but they're not tedious in their process in getting all of the nerves and everything out of the tooth. So that means that there are still dead nerves, there's still things inside of the tooth that did not get out, and they're covering it up with a cap, and it's sitting in your mouth for forever, or however long you decide to keep that tooth. So the thing that makes that bad is this bacteria, these things that are there inside the tooth, will start to seep into your body and again become toxic and something that can possibly affect your body and make you sick in the long run. A lot of people who get their root canals removed, who just opt for extractions instead of root canals, they feel a lot better and have made note to a reduced feeling of illness in the body. So the best thing to do would be to get a tooth extraction anytime you have a dead tooth, will be to just get the tooth taken out and, you know, leave it at that. Okay, so be wise, be knowledgeable, know your stuff when you're going into the dentist's office, and kind of be on a level to where you already know what you need done when you walk in. You already know the procedure that you need help with, because if not, they'll try to shove a lot of things down your throat, like fluoride, using fluoride. I went into the dentist with gum pain that had to do with the tooth with the broken filling, and they asked me, well, do you use fluoride? And I told them no, I don't use fluoride because of all the things that are associated with fluoride when it comes to your brain health, your body's health. I don't use fluoride. Well, maybe you should use fluoride, is what they told me about my gum pain. So, I ended up leaving that dentist and never going back, only to find out that the reason for my gum pain was because my tooth was dying. My tooth had died. So try to always always be on the up and up when it comes to your health, when it comes to your teeth, because these industries will just eat you up with their ignorance when it comes to your health. And not only that, but they end up making your issues a lot worse than what they could have been if you'd have took matters into your own hands. Alright, so the last thing that I want to mention in this video is make sure that you keep your wisdom teeth. I do not advise anyone to just go get their wisdom teeth taken out when they haven't even begun to come out, and they haven't even begun to like give you issues or give you any pain yet. If they're just chilling, sitting in the back of your mouth, just leave them there. Do not get them taken out. Parents, do not bring your kids to go get their wisdom teeth taken out because the dentist said that it's going to cause them problems in the future. I know a lot of people, and including myself, I've gotten my wisdom teeth taken out and found myself in predicaments to where I'm upset because I could have used those extra teeth. Like, I'm having all these problems with my other teeth because of the things that I've done within the dental industry, and you know, I had a whole 4 extra teeth that I could have had to chew with, like, you know. So don't just go out on a whim trusting the dentist and getting your wisdom teeth taken out. I am an adamant believer in, you know, you don't get anything that you don't need, that you don't have a use for. You know, we have our wisdom teeth for a reason, so unless they're giving you any issues, leave them where they at. Okay, my loves, I hope this video was helpful. If you are having any issues with your teeth or any complications going on when it comes to dental work, things of that nature, and I will see you next time.